Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Why did I join ORYGN? Not because I was searching for another company. I joined because my life had already prepared me to recognize this moment. Let me start by saying something that may surprise you. I did not come to ORYGN because I needed another network marketing company. I've been in sales and entrepreneurship for years, and I have built and helped train organizations with thousands of people. I have experienced great months financially, and I have helped build businesses, launched projects, and watched ordinary people discover that they were capable of more. So when I saw ORYGN, I wasn't impressed simply because there was a compensation plan. I've seen compensation plans. I wasn't impressed simply because someone told me you can make money. I've made money. What caught my attention was something much more personal. My life had already prepared me to understand the problem ORYGN was entering. Years ago, I was an athlete. I played football, I wrestled, I worked at GNC, I understood supplements, exercise, and nutrition. At one point, I even lost 50 pounds naturally. So I knew what discipline looked like. But I also learned something that millions of people understand. Knowing what to do and being able to sustain it are not always the same thing. Life happened. Marriage, children, responsibilities, stress, business, setbacks. And eventually, I reached way more than 255 pounds. I was not just uncomfortable. I was choking in my sleep. I would look at myself and think, how did the former athlete get here? How did the person who knew nutrition get here? How did the man who would motivate hundreds of people struggle to motivate himself? That was painful. Because sometimes the hardest person to lead is yourself. Eventually, under medical care, I began using prescription GLP-1 support, along with changes in how I ate, how I approached protein, fiber, and my overall lifestyle. My wife began her journey. Months later, my daughter began her journey. Together, our family has lost around 150 pounds. And I want to be completely clear. Those results happened way before ORYGN. ORYGN did not create those results, and I will never stand here with you and pretend that it did. Because when you build something for the long term, your credibility is worth way more than a quick sale. But the journey changed me. It caused me to study the metabolic health category deeply. I started listening to people who were currently using GLP-1 medications, people who had stopped using them, people who were curious about them, people who wanted nutritional and lifestyle support, people who wanted more energy, better habits, more confidence, and a community that actually understood what they were going through. And I realized this is bigger than weight loss. This is a massive conversation around wellness, metabolism, muscle preservation, nutrition, confidence, quality of life. Then ORYGN appeared. And suddenly several parts of my life came together. My personal wellness journey, my years of network marketing experience, my background in sales, my love for helping people, my ability to build communities, and my understanding that timing matters. I looked at ORYGN and saw a fresh company entering a rapidly growing wellness category. I saw leadership. I saw community. I saw global expansion. I saw products built around bioactive peptide nutrition and metabolic wellness. I saw a company presentation focused on science, product differentiation, culture, incentives, multiple earning paths, and expansion in more than 80 countries. But more importantly, I saw alignment, and alignment is different from excitement. Excitement can disappear after a meeting. Alignment keeps you moving when nobody is clapping. I asked myself, what would happen if we built this differently? What would happen if we didn't lead with hype? What would happen if we led with education? What would happen if we documented honestly? What would happen if we created a customer-first community? What would happen if we help people understand that a wellness product is not a magic wand and a business opportunity is not a lottery ticket? Because I am not here to tell people that one product will fix their entire life. I am not here to tell people they will become rich overnight. That is not leadership. That is theater. And I did not come here to perform. I came here to build. I want to build a community for busy parents, for former athletes who no longer recognize themselves, for entrepreneurs who have spent years helping everybody else and finally need to rebuild themselves, for people currently navigating the GLP-1 conversation, for people who want to improve their wellness habits, and for leaders who understand that the greatest opportunities are rarely obvious after everybody has already joined. They are recognized early, they are built consistently, and they are protected through integrity. That is why this message and this presentation, being in the right place at the right time, means something different to me. Because early is not enough. You can be early and do nothing. You can have the right product and never share it. You can have the right vehicle and never turn the key. So the real question is, what are you prepared to build while the opportunity is still being built? I know what it feels like to win. I know what it feels like to lose. I know what it feels like to have income and then have circumstances change. I know what it feels like to rebuild. And I know that no company is coming to rescue us. A company can provide a vehicle, a product can create a conversation, a compensation plan can reward activity, a community can provide support. But we still have to drive. We still have to learn. We still have to become the person capable of carrying the vision. This is the opportunity that I see here. Not simply to sell a bottle or a pack, not simply to enroll somebody, but to build people, to build confidence, to build customers, to build leaders, to build something our families can be proud of. So tonight, I'm not asking you to make an emotional decision. I'm asking you to make an informed one. Look at the products. Look at the ingredients. Look at the leadership. Look at the systems. Look at the compensation plan. Look at the timing. Then ask yourself one honest question. Does this align with where you believe wellness, entrepreneurship, and community are going? For some of you, the next step will be becoming a customer. Go ahead, start there. Experience the products. Learn. Document the journey responsibly. For others, you already know that you are a builder. You see the vision. You understand timing. You are ready to lock arms and help create the culture from the beginning. And for some of you, tonight may simply be the night that you decide to gather more information. That is okay too. But do not leave this message right here confused. Get your questions answered. Speak to the person who has sent you this video. Understand the options. Then make your decision, because I did not choose ORYGN because I was desperate for another opportunity. I chose ORYGN because my pain gave me perspective. My experience gave me discernment, and my purpose allowed me to recognize the moment. My name is Ignacio Padilla. Out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, I'm a builder. I'm still becoming the strongest version of myself. And I believe we are standing at the beginning of something that could become very special. The right product, the right category, the right community, the right time, and maybe the right person is you.